This is Horizon Zero Dawn running on a 3.3 gigahertz Intel Core i9 9820X with 32 gigs of RAM and a 4 gig AMD Radeon Embedded E9260. So currently we are running 1080p resolution. I've got a little bit of AMD FSR running. I have it set at the quality setting. You can already see the degradation in this particular game. Some games it does better than others. This game, especially in like the foliage and stuff like that, there's clear degradation, so I'm keeping it to the lowest amount necessary to get to a basic functional frame rate. And we are running at the low setting. So it is worth mentioning, if you see little minor frame rate drops here and there, they could be just as likely related to the fact that I'm running off of a hard drive. Yeah, that's running off the hard drive. I really have this configured to be kind of my normal system demo, so not somebody with any sort of high performance system, because I really feel like video cards like this, trying to test them in a situation where I'm throwing a ton of other high-end components at them, just isn't realistic, because no one's going to be using them in those use cases. No one's going to be pairing this with a 13900K. You know, that's just not happening. That's not how these kind of cards are used, so I just don't find it realistic. So I don't do it. I may do that later with this, just to kind of see how far it can be pushed, but we're kind of throwing this into just a normal. Dang it! Ah. Oh yeah! Don't try to run me down. Look at these guys. I have it set in the kind of prefer story mode. Honestly, playing this game, I didn't really feel like dealing with the boss battle type thing. I really just wanted to play the game and have some fun. I'm not really playing it for a challenge of any sort. I'm really just here to show off the video. Yeah, you can clearly see in the plants the quality degradation, but it's playable. I mean, it's low frame rate, generally low visuals. I will say this is a game that benefits very well from having higher quality settings running. But I mean, this isn't horrible. I mean, it's definitely playable. It's just not gorgeous. That's all. To be honest, I'm actually surprised. It looks like this game is more dependent on video RAM than I originally realized, because this video card performs better than my 2 gig GTX 950, which is definitely a faster card than this. So with the extra 2 gigs of VRAM, oh yeah, you can see it up there too. It's maxing. It's actually pushing past. Not sure how it's showing that. The video card's only 4 gigs, and I didn't think that Afterburner showed virtual GPU memory, like when you're stealing RAM from the system. I didn't think it showed that, but maybe it does, because this is definitely only a unless there's some weird hybrid AMD thing going on. I don't know that much about these cards, but I wouldn't have expected it to show higher than just under like 3860 megs of RAM or something like that, I would have thought. But this isn't. I mean, this isn't bad. I've seen Horizon Zero Dawn run a lot worse than this, and if you were to put it on an SSD, you'd get a little bit better frame rate. And honestly, it's definitely a playable experience. I'm kind of impressed, to be honest. So I hope you guys found this interesting, and thanks for watching the video.